But if she doesn't get married, my belief that life is good only when you're married is getting challenged. And that is not comfortable for me. So I don't want my belief to get challenged. Our negative thoughts are so painful. Have you ever considered that there could be an unconscious gain or reward or payoff for our negative thinking? Let's understand with some example. Often in my practice, when I talk to my clients and they come up telling me that I'm always thinking in this way, which is so painful for me, so hurtful for me, I ask them, why are you thinking this? What do you get out of it? And usually they draw a blank in the beginning. They say, I don't want to think about this. I want to completely stop this. And then we start exploring slowly to see what could possibly be a gain. Understanding this through an example. Many years ago, I worked with somebody, and this is a very common situation in India, and that is why I'm picking it up. I worked with somebody who wanted his daughter to be married. And he was extremely unhappy that his daughter was not getting married. The daughter, on the other hand, seemed to be not wanting to get married until she found the right match. And this thought that my daughter is not getting married was repeatedly bothering this person I was working with. Now, when we started exploring, why do you want to keep thinking about this, even though the situation is completely out of your control? He started by saying, I want my daughter to be happy. On more exploration, we realized, but the daughter is happy. In fact, she is getting more pressurized by what you want. Then the exploration led to a point where we understood that, but if she doesn't get married, my belief that life is good only when you're married is getting challenged. And that is not comfortable for me. So I don't want my belief to get challenged. Then I told him, this must be so uncomfortable for you to have no control over the situation and to repeatedly feel this way, that my child is not getting married. What does all of this make you feel? And he said, it makes me feel very sorry for myself. And this feeling sorry for yourself could be an unconscious reward. It could be an unconscious gain. As we commonly call it, it could be a pity party. I think about this, and every time I end up feeling sorry for myself that, look, my child is not getting married. Look, my life is now not enough. I can talk about this to others. Even others will sympathize with me and say, oh, how sad, your daughter is not getting married. All of this could be an unconscious gain. And we can be so attached to this unconscious gain without even knowing about it. If I'm not attached to the idea that this is a sorry state for me, then I can let it go. If I'm not attached to the idea that it should be this way, and if it is not this way, this is a very bad thing to happen. If I'm not attached to this idea, I can let it go. And we ourselves can interrogate ourselves in this way. We can explore with ourselves by asking ourselves, why am I thinking about this again and again? What am I getting out of it? Now, this is not easy. So my suggestion is, take a journal, sit down, write this down. Why am I thinking about this again and again? What do I get out of it? And just write whatever comes to your mind. If you can't do it by yourself, take this question to your therapist. Take it to family or friends who can hold space for you. But ultimately, this is the most courageous thing to do, to address the attachment you have to the gain. You cannot stop thinking negatively unless you understand why you have to keep thinking like this and what is it that you get out of thinking like this.